Blessings, kings and queens. I'm so excited to have you guys here with me today because today is our very first human design study video as we travel through the solar transits. Look, since you're already here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you won't miss any of our future videos. Our energy center theme for the week is our root center. Specifically, we're going to look at the gates 39, 38, and 53. When we look at the Tree of Life in the Sefer Yetzirah, the Book of Formation, we find the very bottom sphere of correspondence, Malkuth, the kingdom, or the world of action, or the world of manifestation. The corresponding chakra here is the root chakra, or the Muladhara chakra. Today we're looking at Gate 39. Gate 39 is called Recalibration. Our challenge for the week is to tease out energies that are not in alignment with faith, abundance, and to bring them to awareness and to use them as a push-off point to deepen faith and trust in Source. Look, I am so sure that we have got some negative stuck energy down in our root chakra that we're going to have to let go of and get rid of. In Malkuth, in my studies, I learned that it is also corresponding to the anus. And the anus does what? It gets rid of waste. While y'all are studying with me, I'm studying with y'all. Because I've definitely been dealing with some stuck energy down in my root chakra this week. Just kind of feeling a little doubtful. My faith has been tried. Yeah. Feeling a little doubtful about just things in my life that's happening. For one, getting these videos out. Some relationships that I was really excited about starting. They're ending. Just a little frustration here down in my root energy center. And I'm just being reminded that I have to recalibrate. I have to step back and pivot and try to get rid of that negative energy and that feeling of lack and scarcity that we all feel when we're dealing with abundance. I'm reminded with this challenge that I have to trust in spirit or source. I'm also reminded of the scripture when it says to let patience have her perfect work, for us to count it all joy when we fall into diverse temptations, when we get into struggles. Malkuth, again, like I said, is hell and earth at the same time. The burning and the returning of flesh, the torment, you see, Malkuth has laws of manifestation, and Malkuth, or the earth, is binary, meaning that there's evil and there's goodness, there is dark and there's light, and we need both of those things in order to manifest. In the struggle creates our wisdom and our learning. Our struggles actually help us to realize what is actually worth fighting for. It helps us to value the blessings that we get out of the struggle, the lessons that we get out of the struggle. It helps us to value them. And because of the struggle, the lesson is learned, and we don't ever return back to that struggle because we know how hard it was and how painful it was. I'm reminded of the term eat your heart out. Yeah. So, on earth, we have to go through a certain level of pain and heartache in order to manifest, in order to get the things that we want. It's something that we cannot avoid. It's something that we cannot get around. It's something that has to and must happen. So since we know this, we have to count it all joy. It's always darkest before the dawn. Gate 39 in our human design book names this gate obstruction, the gate of provocation. The value of obstruction in provoking analysis, assessment, and re-evaluation. The dream is there, okay? we've got some stale, stuck energy that we really need to work through, even though the dream is there. We need to step back and reevaluate our plan and make sure that we're moving in positivity. We need to make sure that we're moving in faith. We need to make sure that we're trusting in spirit, that we're trusting in God, that we're trusting in source right now. So gate 39 is fueled by the root center. It's the pressure to provoke the evolving emotional awareness of spirit into revealing itself. Look, usually we don't recognize spirit. We don't recognize God until we've got a problem, until we need to call him and say, come help us, come get us out of this mess that we've got ourselves in. That is when spirit, source, God reveals itself to us. That's when we start trusting, right? So it says emotional awareness is humanity's destiny, right? But it is the individual through the 39th gate that provokes the mutative potential within the 55th gate to release the spirit consciousness of the solar plexus center. You have the energy to preserve through your moods and tap into spirit awareness. Your provoking reveals whose spirit is correct for you. Right? If you ain't feeling somebody, they ain't right for you. You need to get them away from you very quickly. If you're not feeling their energy, you're not feeling it. You're just not feeling it. And you're doing yourself a disservice by trying to be nice or play nice when you already know that it's not working for you. Look, guys, that's instinct. That's us trusting in source, in spirit, telling us that this is not right for us. Why don't we trust in ourselves? Why don't we trust in our intuition? When our intuition and spirit is telling us that little small voice, we're always saying, well, something told me. Yeah, that's spirit. That's your higher self. That's your intuition telling you that you should not be around this person or you should not be in this situation. That you should be trusting in your moods, in your inner authority, in your body, and how you feel about a certain person or a certain situation. Trust, guys. Come on now. We got to trust. We got to have faith. If you're merely a source of irritation to them, they are not right for you. People may react negatively to your provocation, but this is your unique gift. Even though you may have to develop a thick skin to live with it, provoking is also a way for you to get in touch with and work out your own feelings. If you are in a bad mood, you may elicit misery from others. It takes time to learn who can be successfully provoked or not. And you can only impact the collective or the tribe and release true mutation when in the right spirit or mood yourself. Look, I tell people look, I ain't in a mood. Just get away from me. Just leave me alone. It's better for you. This is what makes mutation contagious and moves the potential for awareness through totality. The 39th gate is one of 3 gates of deafness, meaning you are not designed to be easily influenced. Look, I've been telling y'all, stop letting people project on you. Stop letting people tell you what you need to be doing or how you need to be feeling or how much or how not or whatever. Stop letting people project onto you. Be your own authentic, unique self. You know what's right for you. You know what's good for you. Walk in that. Be that. Listen, it says patience with yourself and your wave is required for your journey towards spirit. Patience, be patient with yourself and require other people to be patient with you as well. And if they can't, move them right on along. This is required for awareness. You have to follow your wave, meaning your emotional wave, your up and downs. You got to follow that and you got to listen to that and pay attention to that. A lot of people say, you got to do stuff that you don't feel like doing. No, the hell you don't. If you're not feeling it and if you're not in the mood for it, it's in your best interest not to move in negativity. So I want you to get a pen and paper and write down these journal questions. You can journal. You can meditate on them. You can take a walk and think about them. You can discuss them with your family or friends. But I want you to make sure that you go over these questions this week. Really get into them, chew on them, meditate on them, and think about them, okay? Do I trust Source? What do I need to deepen my trust in Source? Do I feel like I'm enough? Do I feel like I have enough? Take stock of everything you have and everything you've been given. Do I have enough? Have I ever been supported? What do I have that I'm grateful for? Have I abdicated my own power to create? What needs to be healed, released, aligned, or brought to my awareness to reactivate my power to create my own abundance? I want you to use these affirmations when you're meditating or praying, or when you just need a little boost in your faith. I am deeply calibrated with my faith. I trust that I am fully supported. I use experiences that create desire and want in me as opportunities to deepen the faith that I will receive and create all that I need to fulfill my mind, body, and spirit. I am in the perfect flow of abundance, and I am deeply aligned with Source. I want to take a look at the corresponding gate to gate 39. And the corresponding gate is gate 55, and it is the gate of abundance, the gate of spirit. Okay, abundance is strictly a question of spirit. This gate is in the solar plexus, and the theme is purpose fulfilled through mind. An archetype here is the sleeping phoenix, right? Awareness of spirit is not a concept. Ajna or instinct, it is an emotion. Abundance is a function of spirit. It is how you perceive what you are feeling. Look, I'm going to show you something that's very normal. Gate 55 is susceptible to melancholic chemistry of the emotional wave, which is constantly moving through cycles of hope to pain. That makes sense, doesn't it? One moment, your cup feels half empty, and then the next, it feels half full. Your moods determine what is correct for you and when. If you are not in the mood to eat, work, make love, be sociable, or create, it is not healthy for you to do so. When you feel like being alone, don't attempt to explain or excuse yourself. Simply honor the mood and embrace being in the moment with your own inner self. Your most creative time is when you feel deeply melancholic. That sound familiar? A thoughtful word to those around you when you are simply not in the mood to be social will help them not personalize that emotional energy that they are feeling from you. They won't get offended. They won't feel like you just tell them to get on, to get off. You are open with people with gate 39, provoking you so that you can perceive your spirit and your moods for yourself. Spirit awareness arises out of the wonder that the cup exists at all. What you fear most is emotional emptiness or lack of passion in life. Then I just want to read a couple excerpts from the channel of emoting. And that is the channel between 39 and gate 39 and gate 55. It says you're not a victim of your moods. However, you should not make others a victim either. You are well served by the recognition that there is a correct mood or time for everything in life. When not in the mood to socialize, you can enjoy time alone in the company of your inner muse. So interpersonal says, when those with the channel of emoting grow in awareness, they free themselves to embrace the full range of their emotions and emotional impact, and reduce the potential for emotional tension in relationships. When depth of feeling is lived authentically, it transmits a seductive warmth or passionate sadness that is often expressed through music and art or acted out on stage, including the stage of life. Individuals should never make love, eat, work, or play if not in the mood. If they force themselves to do something when they're not in the mood, they will not experience the pleasure that they seek and will greatly diminish their potential to impact and empower others with a spirited passion for living. If not embraced in a healthy way, moodiness becomes manipulative and obsessed with pleasure. We're going to take a look at our EFT setup. And EFT means Emotional Freedom Technique. This helps to express your highest potential, scientifically proven to change your emotional, mental, and genetic programming. This helps to clear old energies, old conditioning to lack and scarcity. So even though I worry about money, having the right relationship, and creating abundance in every area of my life, I now trust spirit and allow the abundance of nature and the universe to reveal itself to me. I stay open to the possibilities of miracles and trust that all I have to do is stay conscious of the abundance of spirit unfolding within me. And I love this part where it says, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Next week, we're going to take a look at Gate 38. And Gate 38 is the gate of the visionary. One of the biggest things that can shut you down and cause you to procrastinate is not having a big enough dream. If you're going to blow the edges and the limitations of your dream, what would you create in your life? What is your really, really big dream? Spend some time imagining the fulfillment of your dream this week. I can't wait to get into this tomorrow. It's on July 3rd. And I hope you guys come back and enjoy it with me. But listen, I just want to say that if you guys are looking at your charts, you may not have a Gate 39 defined in your chart, and that is okay, because what's happening is we're going through this gate in the transit today, and this energy is available to you, and I urge you to take advantage of it and use it today, this week, to reevaluate your plan and your path to your big, big, big dream. Look here, I enjoyed this study again. And I want you to be your authentic self. If you are being your authentic self, thank you for being you. Watch me act a fool about me.